Slowed Again by Westlife. And here they are with us today. What goes through your mind when you see that first Top of the Pops performance?
All our haircuts, I think.
Yeah.
Back on them.
I remember being very, very nervous that first Top of the Pops. Probably the most nerve-wracking time ever in my life.
And now, it's just, you knock them out.
I think we're just not as nervous anymore, you know what I mean? We've done it a lot of times now, we just get into it more and we enjoy it. At the beginning, like your first Top of the Pops, I think everybody dreams about being on it. And when you finally get on, you're like, so, it's cool though now.
Who's changed the most since that, the first kind
My hair is absolutely disgraceful.
My hair's changed the most.
You can legally disown that hair now if you want to.
Yeah.
I already have.
Nicky swapped haircuts and...
Join me!
In the hair shame.
Are you not saying?
Can I ask you a question, Brian? When you started out 18 months ago, you had an idea of what fame was and what you would get with it. Has that changed now that you look at the situation you're in now?
I think everyone going into this business thinks that it's going to be all glamorous and, you know, it's going to be very easy work and just going on stage and singing and coming off and screaming girls, and it's just going to be the life, but it's totally not. It is actually a very hard job to do, but...
There is a little bit of that, though, I should imagine.
There is a little bit of that, but it's not all about that. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know about that.
What's the shortest night's sleep you've had in the last year?
Sometimes you don't get sleep.
Really?
Go straight through, yeah.
Coast to coast there, but 4 weeks ago, we didn't get sleep.
When you were promoting the new album, that's right.
48 hours we went straight, including the night out.
Did you go slightly mad then during that? Did you go slightly mad and you just, you know...
Not slightly, completely. Absolutely, we all went bonkers.
Worth it, though, did the job for you, didn't it?
Totally, yeah, got us number one album,
did
so it was really cool.
Brilliant stuff. Now, you've had an amazing year from where we're sitting. Nicky, is it possible to pick out a highlight or just something that was really special this year?
I don't think it's possible to pick, you know, one main highlight, but Record of the Year, I suppose, stands out.
Again.
The Nobel Peace Prize was really cool to perform at that last week in Norway. You know, I think when we beat the record with Fool Again to make it 5 in a row, that made us into the Guinness Book of, put us in the Guinness Book of Records. I think that, you know, we were on a plane to New York and we found out on the way to start American promotion, and that was just, that'll stand out, I think, you know, for the rest of our lives. So, and obviously performing, yeah, with Mariah Carey, you know, working with somebody like that, and somebody who's, you know, so talented, so cool, so rich.
I mean, 2 great big hits.
Yeah, 2 big great hits.
He's a big fan of Babylon. You know.
2 gold guineas, man.
Mark likes our big hits, don't you, Mark?
Those tunes hang around forever, Zevon.
Yeah. Mark, how have you kept your feet on the ground though?
I think that, you know, in certain ways it's very easy to keep your feet in the ground. It's like people that are easily influenced can like just lose it altogether or whatever, but you know, we have sort of very firm backgrounds and stuff like that. You know, we grew up to appreciate everything we had. You know, we don't come from like really rich families or really poor families or anything like that. You know, we just appreciate everything, and we appreciate our success, and we appreciate how we got here, and we understand that it's not just the 5 of us, it's the work that the record company does, the work our management does, and especially all the people out there that are buying our music, you know, and it's all thanks to them.
It's a full-time job being a Westlife fan. They probably work as hard as you do.
Well, for some of them it is anyways. Some of them do it 24/7.
Of course, you get to see them all when you go on tour in February. Are you looking forward to that, and can you give anything away
We
about
have the best fans in the world.
Definitely, I think our world tour is something that we've always wanted to do. I think just concerts in general, we've always dreamt of playing at Wembley or playing at Point Epo in Dublin, and we're getting to do a lot of them now, so it's just going to be cool. We're touring for about 8 months of next year, and 2 months off hopefully, and 2 months in America.
That's
so it's going to be a tough year, but it's going to be good though. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool.
Just finally, has there ever been a point over the last 18 months when you've sat there and thought, I don't want to do this anymore, or you've actually been on the verge of breaking up?
I think there's loads, you know, there's loads of stages where we go through, we're working really, really hard. Like we were saying earlier on, where we like went 48 hours without any sleep, you know. And I suppose there's a stage within that 48 hours that you're going, oh my God, I just want to go to bed, I don't want to be here, you know what I mean? But it's all worth it in the end, you know, like as Shane said, going on tour next year, you know, performing in front of all them fans, it just makes every little bit of it worth it, you know. There's more good points than there's bad points, all the good points.
A lot more good.
Like totally take over the bad points.
Pros outweighing the cons. Well, we're going to unleash your fans on you later, because they're going to get to ask you their questions live on the phones and via the email. But for right now, you might be dreaming of a white Christmas, but I'm seeing white suits and feasibly blue eyes.
Ah, yes.
And the ability to fly without wings.